Hey guys, what is up?
I was looking into darkness for something to hold on. Found you when you were so broken.
Hey guys, welcome back to LegendBTV. Ooh, going down this road again, are we? That's right, you did read the title without needing to grab your quad vocals. We are talking about Dan S. again, yeah, the man, Dan the man again. And we are talking about the Dan Schneider Show's theme songs ranked from, in my opinion, the worst to the best. And this is an interesting topic because you guys all know that my most popular video still is the one I did where I ranked his shows from worst to best. And I thought, well, you know what? Let's tackle his theme songs, the musical pieces, because you know how much I just love music. Yeah, I mean, I love music, yeah. I just grab any random compact discs. But anyways, yeah, so just gotta fix my bush a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yum.
A couple rules before we begin. You know, these are just my opinions. You know, so it's like, yeah, you're probably gonna get mad. You know, I'm gonna ruin your childhood in some way by saying maybe some of these you might consider classics are not that good. Maybe they're great. I don't know, Joe. But still hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. And also, like, you know, when I'm talking about Dan Schneider, obviously, like, this should go without saying, but it's like, I'm talking about his media. I'm not really talking about him, if that makes sense. I'm talking about, you know, like, his work, if that makes sense. So it's like, when I say I'm a fan of his work, that doesn't have to mean I'm a fan of him or his behavior, which obviously, like, no, like, ew, nasty, to mildly put it, yeah, so I'm not really much on his very creepy behavior, to say the least, but I'm just saying, I'm reviewing his media. And then last but not least, I'm only doing, you know, the shows that I tackled last time. I'm doing the ones that aired on Nick, because, like, I'm just doing the ones that I've heard a million times, so, like, if I added different ones to it I've only heard one time, it doesn't sink in with me as much as these other songs, which I've heard many times as I've watched his shows. But I'm gonna shut up! I'm gonna shut my word hole, my face. I'm gonna shut my carrot cake nibbling machine.
Language!
And begin. Yeah. So let's begin with the number 10 spot, which I have. Which I have. Oh, yeah.
Step on the mic, game shakers in the spot, and it's popping tonight.
I'm gonna shove in Game Shakers for this spot. I know you're gonna be like, wow, very predictable, Legend. Very predictable, Reginald, Mr. BTV. Why would you put this on here? Well, yeah, it's a little frustrating, to be honest. Like, I know, like, obviously, since I said I'm a big fan of his work, Dan Schneider has, you know, considerably fallen off. Ooh, in the 2010s, it was not a good decade for him. It's so much so the fact that by the near end of it, obviously, Nickelodeon let him go for maybe, you know, the quality dipped, maybe for other reasons. You know, don't want to get into that kind of tea, but I'm just saying, yeah, so it was not a good decade for him overall. And this show kind of was like the epitome of that. But we're talking about the theme song. Like, I mean, I may not have been too big on the show itself either, but the theme song really is just super generic. I mean, like, even for his standards of really generic theme songs, like, the chords on this thing, like, the guitar chords are, like, really uninventive sounding, and just, it's a super, like, plain sounding composition, if you will. And in addition to that, it just, like, the lyrics are kind of like nothing special. It just seems like another, like, inspirational, like, theme song, like the whole drop that one thing, and it seems like a sanitized version of a typical rap song that's trying way too hard to be cool. It's like, obviously there's nothing too edgy, you know, about the song. It's a very sanitized, you know, composition as well, you know, hence why it's so generic. But I don't know what it is. I like Kel. I like him a lot. Coming up later, I'll explain why that theme song is a lot better, but I'm just saying, I don't know what it is. It's like Kel's trying, I think. You know, the song kinda almost sounds fun. I don't know what it is. It's weirdly soulless as well. Is it just me? But it's like, I don't know. I'm just not too big on the tune, you know, in addition to the show. It's not like a super awful song. Like, when I put it here, I don't really, like, hate the Game Shakers theme song. It's kind of, like, upbeat in a way. And it's like, it's listenable. It's not terribly annoying. It's just there's something about it that's, like, incredibly, like, uninspired, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's, like, the pseudo-inspirational lyrics or the gutless sounding production, but it's like, this is definitely not one of his better theme songs, and it kind of shows, yeah. Moving on.
I met a pretty interesting guy.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
At the 9th spot, I have Henry Danger, and that's because this really isn't a theme song. It's like, I put this here because it's like, well, I kind of like the instrumental, the dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, like the kind of superhero kind of themed instrumental that follows the monologue at the beginning, you know. And I do kind of think it's cute, like when he's like it all just sort of happened, and it's like, you know, they're talking about, oh, you know, my dad was a scientist, you know, and yeah, you know, like I think it's kind of entertaining in a way, but it's just like, it's not really a song. It's like, I mean, it's a musical composition, but it's like, it's not really a theme song. It's just like a theme instrumental. And, you know, the instrumental's competent, you know, like I said, like, and there's a couple of cool little jokes, but it's like, I just don't feel like, you know, people don't really remember, I feel like, the theme song like they would some of these other ones, and I don't either. Like I said, it's kind of cool. I just kind of wish they actually wrote a theme song, instead of, like, what if they wrote a song about the monologue, instead of just literally saying what happens in the show, they made a really cool song about it. It's like, it's a lot of wasted potential right there, in my opinion, guys. Like, dang. Oh well. That's all I really got to say about that one. And moving on. Number 8. Ooh, the first of what, you know, people on Twitter consider hot takes. I mean, I don't really, because I'm just sitting here thinking, well, it's just my opinion, you know. It's just, that's how I think, so, you know. I guess thank you for considering how I think hot, but we're gonna go with Victorious. Ooh, I know y'all gonna freaking, you know, you're gonna question me in the comments, but I'm saying, I don't know, there's something about this song that's like, not incredibly special, if that makes sense. Like, the tune itself is a really generic, like, you know, to the times, like, you know, 2010s kind of pop song. Because, like, if you think about it, nearly all pop music was like this in 2010. It was very, like, dancey, very, like, you know, like, bubbly, and everything like that. And the song is it's not bad. Like, I don't dislike it. I just think, really, as a song itself, it's like one of those things where it's like a show about music, that there is a lot better songs, you know, from Victorious than this theme song, I think. This theme song is definitely like an entry-level Victorious song, if you will. It's kind of cool. The message is nice. Like, it's like, oh, I'm going to give this opportunity a shot. Kind of Big Time Rush style. It's like, ooh, I'm new at this school. You know, it's like, put your dreams in action. Do what you want. You know, have confidence. You know? But at the same time, I just don't think, you know, I don't know what it is. It's like, it's catchy, it's competent, but I don't know, it's like nothing special, if you will. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's just a plainly average song. There's nothing really, terrible about it. The lyrics, they are pretty generic, but they're inspirational enough, and it's like, I just don't think Victoria Justice, like, on this song. Now, songs like Freak the Freak Out, she really kind of shines, in my opinion, because Freak the Freak Out's actually a song I really like. But honestly, go stream Freak the Freak Out, because that and the episode, that is good stuff. But this, it's kind of meh. Coming in at the 7th spot is iCarly. Don't hurt me! Yeah, I'm really not crazy about the iCarly song, actually, either. I mean, obviously, it's kind of, like, bubbly, it's fun, you know. It's all about just, like, oh, life is what it is, you just kind of got to make the best of it. and breathe air. But, I mean, I don't know. The composition is really plain sounding. The instrumental in it is very standard. It's just like a kind of sanitized soft rock theme song, which that's not bad. It's got a nice little tune to it. It's cool. Miranda Cosgrove sounds pretty okay in it. I think I'd take her performance on that song over Tori Vega's in Make It Shine, but at the same time, I don't know. Not like, it's another one that just like, it's just like a passable theme song. I don't really love it, to be honest. Like, I think it is definitely not the best musical piece we've heard on iCarly. I mean, they've had the Plain White Tees, which is awesome. Like, I really love that song they played on there. They had One Direction, which, although was disappointing that they just sung to the backing track on that episode. Like, they literally just lip-synced the backing track. You know, which is crazy because, like, you know, with a show like iCarly, you literally could have just filmed a couple extra times if you didn't like the performance on that one. But, okay, my nitpicking aside, no, Nicki Minaj picking aside, I guess let's just move on. Coming in the 6th place spot, we actually have a controversial pick, I bet, but the theme song to Sam and Cat. You'd probably be wondering why I like that one more than just iCarly and Victorious. There is a couple of nitpicks I do have with the song. I think instrumentally, it does sound a little bit more synthetic than Leave It All to Me, and it's less upbeat than Make It Shine. But I don't know what it is. I like the melody on this one. The clapping is kind of catchy. And I think whoever sings it, I used to think it was Dan Schneider that sung it. I looked it up, and it's like it's not Dan Schneider that sings it. No, it's sang by Michael Corcoran. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, he wrote it and everything like that. And I mean, he sounds like really good on it, honestly. Like, I like his performance. I like the tune itself. It's catchy. And, you know, obviously you gotta love the hum at the end. I don't think it's really particularly funny, but it just, like, makes you go, cool. While I'm not, like, the most crazy about the show, I will change one thing. Like, in my original video, I said that I put Sam and Cat actually below Henry Danger, I believe. And then now I probably would flip that around. As I've seen more Henry Danger episodes, I'm just like, you know, Sam and Cat has its writing problems. Like, a lot of times, things happen for the most unrealistic of reasons. I just think Sam and Cat is a funnier show, though. Like, I think the comedy is better. So, like, if you're watching this and you've seen my Dan Schneider video, my old one, you know, just consider that a changed opinion. Because, like you know, like, Henry Danger is not quite as good as Sam and Cat. Like, Henry Danger is not awful, but it's like, you know, Sam and Cat already is, like, a very inferior iCarly and Victorious. And then it's like, we got Henry Danger that's kind of, like, down here. And then, like, Game Shakers, which is like, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Just my opinion, though, baby girl. Just my opinion.
Simple, but I found a way.
Alright, coming in at numero 5 is Drake and Joshiko. Yeah. The theme song to Drake and Josh, Found a Way, yeah. This song is, like, it's good. It's just a solid, like, theme song. It's got a nice, like, rocking sound to it. Drake is really commanding on the track. Perfectly fine. But at the same time, I will say, Drake Bell, like, it just kind of seems like this is a very, like, entry-level Drake Bell song. Like, Drake has a lot. I'm talking, like, he's got a lot better songs. Even on that first album of his, back when he first made Drake and Josh, like, there's a lot better songs on that album. But, like, again, Found a Way is a nice song. It's a cool little song. Like, definitely not bad. It's fun. You know, you're kind of just learning to live with a new life arrangement, and it kind of is, like, the theme song does a good job of explaining, well, like, it's all going to be good, you know, it's emotionally upbeat and happy and everything. Like, I like it, and Drake Bell obviously is a really good singer. Trust me, when we get to the top 3 anyways, like, you'll really see what I mean. The top 3 are some really kick-butt theme songs, like, holy crap, but okay. We'll get to that when we get to it, but okay. So, moving on. Moving on, Sean. Sean. Oh, wait, that's Zoey 101. Okay, yeah. We'll get there when we get there. Alright, number 4, we got the Manda Show theme song. Weirdly enough, this one actually has 2 theme songs, so we'll have to talk about each one individually and the positives and negatives about both. So first we'll start with, I guess, the season 1 theme song. This one it's weird. It's got a lot more of that, like, talking stuff that I was talking about in Henry Danger. Like, there's this, it's an animated, like, sequence of her, like, you know, getting ready to start the show. She's watching something on TV, she's, like, uninterested, you know, and then she, like, hops in the TV. Ah! It's funnier. It's more funny than the Henry Danger stuff, I think, but yeah. She's like, ah! And then she, you know, takes all the clothes off the actors. Boom. Yeah, I remember that way too well. I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah. And then you get the Manda show thing, which it's like at least they wrote a song, right? At least they wrote a song with the instrumental. Yeah, like, that's pretty cool. I mean, and then you have the season 2 and 3 intro, where it's kind of just like, and this one I think musically sounds better. Like, I love, like, the little piano thing at the beginning. Like, that is a really sweet sounding little way to start off the theme song. And then, like, I love just the edited sequence of all the different Amandas in it, right? Just kind of, like, showing off the different, like, bits in the show, including a little reference to Moody's Point, which... Obviously, the Moody's Point theme song kicks ass. Like whoever sings that in real life, like, props to you. The Amanda Show theme song with the, like, piano instrumental and the, like, Manda thing. And then the, like, rocking chord that, like, plays right when the theme song ends. You know, it cuts down a lot of that fluff from the season 1 theme song. Even though that was cute, it's like, it just kind of went on for so long. My only problem is that, like, it's too short. It's like, you get, like, a 10-second theme song, it seems like, and that's it. So, not the most crazy about that, like, but what we do get is a great sounding theme song, but, you know, it's like, you could have gotten a little more, I think, but, oh well. And you know, like, they cut down a section of the Amandas, like, the season 1 theme song has, like, 3 Amandas, like, you know, it'd go Amanda show, you know. Why do I remember this? I don't know. And then the season 2 and 3 only does it twice. It's like Amanda show. You know, yeah. Oh, and also I just thought of this. The season 2 and 3 one cuts out the "Let's go." And again, why do I remember this? I don't. I know these shows way too well. Okay, all right. Moving on. And number 3, we have the classic, the All That theme song. Wow. This theme song is great. Like, this theme song has an awesome instrumental. I love the drums on this thing. I love just the soulful, like, yeah, like, I love that. You know, it gets a little bit of points knocked off because it is really repetitive. Like, aside from the rapping in the song, which is pretty good, I will say, like, I like the performance on that. It is timeless. It's a classic. But, like, you know, towards the end and towards the beginning, it's like, they really just say, oh, this is all that, which, I mean, that's classic too. Like, I like that. I'm just saying there's a bit too much of that, I feel like, for my liking. Ooh. I'm a jerk. But yeah, I'm a mean one today, Mr. Grinchy. Ooh, don't touch me there. But yeah. But, like, yeah, I'm just saying, it's a little on the repetitive side. But other than that, I've got no complaints for this. Like, this theme song really is good. And, yeah, but, like, what came in at number 2? Well, there's only 2 options. Ooh, which one will it be? Alright, I won't keep you waiting any longer. Wow, I'm a real jerk today. I just made you guys wait a whole 10 seconds longer. I'm so mean. Everybody out there, go run and tell your homeboys and homegirls it's time for Kenan. So, yeah, we got Kenan and Kel theme song. This is a really cool theme song. Like, I love the instrumental to this thing. Might be the best instrumental. Either this or my number 1 pick. They're both about neck and neck in terms of the instrumental. Like, this thing has a really, like, groovy, like, funky, catchy, and, like, melodic hip-hop instrumental. And the performance is awesome as well. Like, I love that, you know, oh, here it goes, you know, just like, it's, oh man, like, it's just a classic song as well. It's too bad Kenan and Kel gets a little overlooked. Like, I don't feel like quite as many people remember this as they do all that. But, like, the theme song, like, Coolio does a great job. I remember that's who sings it. And, or raps it or whatever. But, like, it's a well-written theme song. And the instrumental is great. I've got, like, basically no complaints. It's just awesome. I will explain why my number one, though, is my number one, which you all know what it is by now, because I've gave away all the other picks, and are you ready? Yes! Yes!
Yes!
It is the Zoey 101 theme song for Follow Me. I don't know what it is about this song, but it's freaking awesome. Like, I love this track. I mean, I know I'm talking about them, like, from a musical standpoint too much. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, oh my god, they're just theme songs, but it's like, they're theme songs and TV shows, but it's like, there really is something great about this track. Like, I love the rocking instrumental, like the violins or whatever the heck, the cellos or whatever the heck. I know I got instruments mixed up on some other song one time, so whatever, like the you know, yeah, like whatever instruments are in the back, like that's awesome. Or maybe it's a harp. Hell, I don't even know. What am I getting my instruments mixed up? Okay. Anyway, so like you know, the song, it just has an awesome, like, rocking sound to it. It doesn't rock, like, very hard. It's not like a hard rock song or anything like that, no. But, like, it's a nice, like, balance of, like, you know, it's a soft rock song, but it's still got, like, a bit of that cool, like, edge. I love, like, the drumming on this. And really what makes it is Jamie Lynn Spears herself. Like, good lord, the song... Obviously, she sounds really edited, as all these people are going to do on their theme songs. Like, they do sound very edited. But, like, I'm not going to fault them when the editing sounds as good as it does on her voice. I love the different melodies they add to it. It's like the, I will make you see. Oh! It's just, it's so inspirational and, like, happy and uplifting. Like, oh my god. The, if you wanna play. Oh my god, like, there's just so many, like, you know, twists and turns kind of the song takes, like, melodically, in the melodic direction of, like, the chorus, and then you get, like, a little, like, post-chorus. I think that's what yeah. And it's, like, it's just such a cool sound. Like, god. I know they did kind of, like, you know, her and Chantel Jeffries made a new version of the Zoey 101 theme song, and it's a nice effort. I'll say, like, I never really got to review that, but it's a nice effort. But I think it sounds a little, like, thin, a little, like, you know, it doesn't sound as rich as the original song does. It sounds kind of like a cheap imitation, as much as I hate to say, because, like, I like Chantel. Like, Chantel's, like, really hot. And, like, obviously I like Jamie Lynn Spears on the original song, but, like, yeah, I don't know what it is. It just... not quite as good. Some of the lyric changes are a little, like, you know, awkward, because they kind of change, they kind of edit the lyrics, and I'm not quite as big on that. But, you know, otherwise, though, this original song, though, is my favorite Dan Schneider theme song, just because, like, oh my god, I don't know what it is. I love the ending of it, too, where it's like, yeah, yeah, and then it's like this final guitar hit, like, oh my god. When you see the water wash up on those rocks, you're like, good lord. That was beautiful. Like, every time. God. The worst part about the theme song, though, is that some episodes in, like, season 1, like, some of the early episodes, they cut down the theme song. Why would you do that? I get doing that in shows like The Amanda Show or, like, Sam and Cat when they do that, but, like, don't do it for Zoey 101, man. Like, that was the worst. Okay, okay. Not the worst thing you've ever done, but... I could probably say that, certainly. That's not the worst thing you've ever done, Dan, but, but, like, that was a bad move on you, dude, because I love this song so much. Yeah, so, Zoey 101 song, the best Dan Schneider theme song, in my opinion. Let me know down below, though, what song is your favorite from Dan, so... And then if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more videos. Hope you have a super holly jolly bolly golly molly Christmas. Yeah, and I'm getting the frappe out of here. And bye.